Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Navirusithan's World. And today we are going to be seeing the cars that are going to be unveiled and launching at Bharat Mobility Expo 2025. So first off, we got the Tata Sierra. Yes, the classic legend is coming back in an ICE variant and also electric. So it does have the alloy wheel design from the Safari, and it also has a connecting light bar like most of Tata's SUVs except next one. And it also is going to have the illuminated steering wheel and the big touchscreen entertainment system like most of Tata's SUVs today. And of course, it will be having a big trunk space. I don't know how big it is, but really big. And it also has some lighting in the doors in case, I don't know, probably ambient lighting. And this legend is probably expected to launch on the 17th of January 2025 in O2X and Bharat Mobility Expo. Anyways, second we've got Tata Tiago 2025. The Tiago 2025 has been leaked across Tata's websites, but that's not really much of a change. It does have a new grille and a bottom grille, but it has the same alloy wheel, same tail lamps, and overall it just has a minor amount of tweaks. In the interior, it does have a floating touchscreen like Tata's SUVs, and it also has the illuminated steering wheel. But it just have minimal changes, like it doesn't have connecting DRLs and it does not have connecting tail lamps, so that's such a bad thing. But look, Tiago hasn't really changed much in the 5 years, and when we thought it would change this update, it just has changed like a very tiny bit. But luckily, there might be a facelift in future, and we could expect. Anyways, this is the Tata Harrier EV third, and Harrier, it did receive a major facelift in 2023, but they did unveil the EV version as well. We don't know when the Safari EV is coming, but the Harrier EV it probably will get launched on the Bharat Mobility Expo. And fun fact, it might get launched on the same day as the Sierra, and it will be really good. Okay, two legends coming together. And Tigo, just like I told about the Tiago, it also has minimal changes. Like it does, however, have a boot lip spoiler that has been leaked, and it also had the similar interior to the Tiago 2025 and same grills. And just like the Tiago, nothing has changed except for that new grille and then that built lip spoiler. Other than that, nothing has changed that much in Tigors. But also in Tigo, the alloy wheel hasn't changed, and the Tigo EV has not been leaked of the facelift designs. So we don't know what it's going to be look like, or if Tata is going to continue the Tigo EV or not. It's a mystery, but hopefully the Tigo EV will also get an update, just like its two siblings, Tigo and Tiago. Anyways, it does have the illuminated steering wheel, just like the previous two cars I talked about. And just forgot to mention this, but it does have a massive 4-inch in digital speedometer. So the old just manual and digital that you see in the Nexon Smart Plus, and also the old generation Tiago and Tigo is gonna just go. So the last remaining stocks of the Tigo and Tiago present model are finally gonna, after they get cleared out, the current speedometer is gonna go out, unfortunately. But it does also gonna, but luckily the Tiago and Tigo are also getting a lot of tech inside, and also it's gonna have an updated LED headlights, which is really good because LEDs are the future. And and by the way, who uses halogen headlights in 2025? Come on, it's 2025. You have to do something new. So luckily, Tata Motors just put LEDs in the Tiago and Tigo at the right time. Anyways, the fourth is MG Cyberstar. You might have seen the vehicle in the UK or Asian markets, but it just hasn't come to India yet. But luckily, it is gonna be revealed or launched at the Bharat Mobility Expo 2025. So I am expected to see it. But as you people might have heard, MG is not a British company anymore. It's just got bought by a Chinese company. So your Cyberstar and everything was in a brand called Maxus, and also the Mifa 9 is in Maxus. But since Maxus and MG are owned by the same company now, for the Indian market, the parent company of MG just decided to launch their successful products, Cyberstar and Mifa 9, into India in the name of MG. Anyways, we got Kia Ceros. Kia Ceros does not come in a different market, but luckily it's just owned by Kia, and this is the first time the world is gonna see the Ceros. I don't know how to say it, but the Ceros, to be honest, is gonna be a competitor of Wagoner, Maruti Suzuki Wagoner. But to be honest, I think the Wagoner might be losing this battle, because Maruti Suzuki Wagoner just had its last facelift back in 2019. So I don't think it's gonna. So I think Cyros is gonna beat the Wagoner because it hasn't been updated since 6 years ago. But if Maruti just decides to launch a facelift, then this battle is gonna be extreme. Okay, just like I said earlier, the MG Mifa 9, known as Maxus in different countries, is actually is launching in the Bharat Mobility Expo, and it just is like a competitor for like the Lexus and Toyota Wellfire and stuff. And also this car is gonna be priced a lot because of its luxury designs, but luckily in the Mifa 9 it will also be a competitor for Kia Carnival that has just relaunched. But since of the high price of the Carnival, I haven't seen anything Carnivals running around. But if the Mifa 9 is in a more affordable range than the Carnival or Wagoner or anything, then it will just succeed in the Indian market. So Indian markets today is just based on price. Whichever is cheaper they buy, whichever is expensive they just throw out. So if this is cheap enough for the Indian market to buy, then they will mostly just buy this. And Hyundai Creta, the biggest, most selling car in India, well, in one period of time, is actually coming in electric. So this time it will have a driving range from up to 470 kilometers per charge. And this will also be launched on January on the 17th. So yeah, this year's EVs take the spotlight. So our traditional ICE cars will just be limited. But Creta Electric is probably just gonna make the same amount of sales or even more than the Creta ICE. And it also has it's also an all-weather electric SUV. So it might just succeed in Indian markets. Maybe off-roaders want to buy it. And finally, to wrap this up, we're going to look at the Maruti Suzuki E Vitara. So yeah, they have the Vitara as a different model in Western countries, but instead of bringing the petrol or diesel version, because they have the Brezza in India, they instead gonna bring the electric version of the Vitara to India, but as named as E Vitara, not E Brezza for some reason. But anyways, the E Vitara is gonna look exactly like the Vitara in different countries, just it's gonna be powered by electric. And we don't know what it will look like in India, but Maruti has just announced that it will be part of its luxury unit, Nexa. So I wonder how this is gonna go. Anyways, if this car just succeeds as much as the Grand Vitara or the Brezza, then I won't be surprised, because Maruti is the highest selling in the India. Anyways, everyone, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.